Earth and its environment. So goals of this video. So our essential question that we're answering is, how has Earth's environment changed over time, and how have those changes affected life? Specifically, we're looking at the questions, how was Earth created?
And we're looking at how old is Earth and what was the environment like when Earth was first formed.
Before our solar system was filled with the sun at the center and the planets orbiting our sun, it was just particles of matter floating around, orbiting around. Slowly over time, those particles came together to form planets and to form the sun, and eventually 4.5 billion years ago, enough mass came together to form the Earth itself.
And then once Earth was finally formed, it actually collided with another massive object, and this formed a newer Earth, and both objects melted together. When this collision happened, a big chunk actually broke off and started orbiting around the newly formed Earth, and this actually gave rise to our modern day moon.
Early Earth's environment was a lot different than the environment we know on Earth today. There was no life on early Earth's environment for several reasons. One of those reasons was that the surface of the Earth was covered in volcanoes. There were meteors from nearby orbits constantly slamming into the surface of the Earth. This kept the temperature of the Earth really hot, way hotter than the temperatures that we know today.
Another reason why there was no life on Earth in its early history is because Earth didn't have an atmosphere. Because it didn't have an atmosphere, it didn't have anything to protect the Earth from the sun's UV radiation and UV light, so it kept Earth extra hot as well, and it didn't allow Earth to sustain any life.
Another way that Earth was different than the Earth that we know today is that there were no continents or no oceans. In fact, there was no liquid water on Earth whatsoever. Again, this is another reason that the Earth was not a place where living things could be found. So to recap, question number one, the Earth was created when these spinning particles in our solar system came together to form the planet itself.
And we also learned that Earth is about roughly 4.5 billion years old.
And the last thing that we got from this video is that the Earth's environment was a lot different than the environment that we know today. It was much hotter, there was no atmosphere protecting the Earth, and there was no water, liquid water present on the surface of the Earth.